When you cover stories of this nature, it obviously impacts you, and you feel sad and you feel overwhelmed.
The UN is calling the Rohingya refugee crisis the world's most urgent refugee crisis. Take a look at what's going on behind me.
The world's fastest growing humanitarian crisis, as thousands of Rohingya refugees are spending a fourth night stranded near the border with Bangladesh.
1 million Rohingya refugees have been driven out of their homes and villages in Myanmar into neighboring Bangladesh. It is by far one of the world's largest humanitarian crises today.
The violence against civilians has forced more than 500,000 people to flee for their lives.
Hundreds have been killed. At least 200 villages have been burned to the ground.
The word is genocide.
We must shine a spotlight on these accounts of ethnic cleansing.
This is the story behind the catastrophic humanitarian crisis affecting Southeast Asia, and the story of the people trying to help the Rohingya.
That was just a glimpse into the deadly situation of the Rohingya right now. These people are struggling with their lives even after escaping from the clutches of a violent genocide. Meet Abdullah, an elder who was in care of Basama but has recently passed away. May Allah bless his soul and forgive him for all his suffering. His wife Nilufar breaks down in tears as she speaks about how her 2 sons were shot down, her daughter was raped, then murdered, her husband was violently tortured and beaten to the point where he cannot even walk or speak anymore. They are only one example of many broken families who barely survived and are now suffering from the lack of basic medical care, shelter, and food. Basama has been standing by the helpless from the beginning and continues to do so. With your support, last year in 2022, Basama has begun a health and multi-center project near refugee camps 13 and 14. Construction is progressing smoothly with the vision of becoming fully operational and established by the end of this year. This center will be a high-end facility offering services including free medical, dental, and vision care. We will distribute free prescriptions and medications from a full-fledged pharmacy. The center will also host a warehouse to facilitate all of our seasonal projects like Ramadan, Qurbani, winter, and more. We also have a plan to distribute hot meals. This project is a large step forwards in delivering the necessary assistance to the Rohingya refugees and underserved of Bangladesh. To make this a success, we need your help. The total cost for this project is $600,000, and so far we have raised a grand total of $450,000. That leaves us with another $150,000 left to raise, and with your generous support, the goal is not far. Wouldn't it be beautiful if the project goal is reached in Dallas, where the first funds were also raised at the same time last year? Imagine the lives that will be touched by your contribution tonight. Please don't leave without supporting those waiting for you.